Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have more LCS off-season talk. We're talking about the latest rumor, speculation, everything going on in the scene right now. Today, more specifically, we're going to be talking about the TSM mid lane situation and the latest news and rumors we have heard regarding all of that. Before we get into this one, I just want to mention real quick, we do have a $25 RP giveaway going on for Christmas right now. You can check that out in the first link in the description below if you are interested in that. Just my little way of giving back to you guys, saying thank you for just the insane numbers and growth and everything the channel's been doing lately. Hopefully we can make one of your guys' Christmas days extra special. With that being said, here we go, getting right into it. We're up on the Scuff Skeleton Twitter account. He's one of the more at least in my opinion, one of the more credible sources we have in LCS rumors and leaks. Also, he's like the second biggest account that I've seen. Wooloo has like 25,000 Twitter followers or something now, but Skeleton does have 5,000, and Skeleton also, as you can see on the screen, follows me on Twitter, so we got a little extra something there. So we're giving him a little shout out in the video today, of course. But the latest with the TSM mid lane situation is earlier. He did tweet out, and a lot of people have said this is pretty much confirmed that, well, it's official that Maple is leaving LNG. So that means there's obviously a big free agent mid laner out there that a bunch of people are going to be talking about. There's going to be a ton of speculation and rumors. And for a while, some people thought maybe he would be going to TSM. Skeleton himself had even tweeted out some stuff that maybe Maple to TSM would make sense. But the most recent update, he has heard that it's not Maple, LMAO. And also, the newest information is that Evolved, Skeleton is hearing, obviously from his sources behind the scenes and everything, that Evolved is not going to be the starter for TSM either. Now, I'm not sure, but I haven't heard of and can't think of any other NA mid laners that could potentially be starting for TSM. So I think that means it's pretty much official that they're going to be importing the mid lane position. The only guy I can really think, even from the LCS, that would potentially be a fit with TSM would be Power of Evil. I haven't heard any rumors for him. I've heard he could maybe be going to Evil Geniuses, but I've also heard that Huni is going to be role swapping to mid lane for Evil Geniuses, so then Power of Evil would kind of be without a team, and TSM would really be the only top team left available without a mid lane spot. I think that would be interesting. I would love if Power of Evil went to TSM, but obviously that's complete speculation. I haven't even heard that or anything. I'm just kind of thinking. And then the other options are obviously going to be like any Korean or Chinese mid laner, whether they're a big name or even whether they're like more underground. Chovy is going to be an option. People are going to be talking about Perkz as an option. But Skeleton has not heard who it's going to be. He said he's just trying to, I talked with him in the DMs and stuff a little bit. He said he's just reaching out to people, trying to hear who it's not. He's reaching out to many different sources, hearing what people think is likely, what's unlikely. So he has been able to eliminate Maple. He has been able to eliminate Evolved. And Evolved is honestly one of the bigger ones to eliminate from this equation because, again, if TSM decides to import another position, then they'd have to have Evolved just to keep a resident in the mid lane. But if they are going to be importing mid lane, that makes it even more likely that Doublelift is going to be staying, and that they're going to be going for a North American top laner if they're going to need to import mid lane and support. So that's pretty interesting. I think that makes Doublelift almost a guarantee unless they decided to go with like Cody Sun or somebody. And I think it also makes it even more likely that Licorice to TSM is going to be happening. That's just what common sense would tell me. Skeleton thinks it's more likely that Impact is going to be going to TSM, but I think either one of those a lot of TSM fans would be fine with. But Dominate says that Impact is asking for a ton of money, and we know that TSM doesn't ever like that. But obviously Licorice is going to be asking for a lot of money as well. As far as the other option for TSM in the mid lane, Sword, I think most people have said that Sword is very unlikely to even be considering professional offers at this time. I think he wants to finish up high school. So even though Sword is a really hyped up talent, and Evolved is a really hyped up talent too, it doesn't seem like TSM's ready to go in the direction of either one of those guys yet. So again, also the last big name that I haven't talked about is also Nemesis, has been linked to TSM a little bit. It does make a lot of sense if he is getting replaced by Fnatic to be able to come over to NA, have a decent salary bump, I'm sure. Also TSM getting a pretty decent mid laner. Nemesis has had some high highs, he's had some low lows as well. He's coming off a not very good split, but that doesn't mean he couldn't rebound, and that would be another interesting European option for TSM. But again, there's still so many options available, it's going to be hard to narrow it down. But again, we're 11 days away from free agency starting up, and as each day carries on, as we get closer and closer to that date, we're slowly going to get more and more questions answered. My voice just cracked super bad. But yeah, pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Who do you think TSM's mid laner is going to be in 2021? If we know it's not Maple, if we know it's not Evolved, who is it going to be? That's what I'm interested in. That's what everybody's interested in. So get your thoughts and opinions out in the comment section. Subscribe to update on the latest content. Check me out over at Twitch at twitch.tv/I_am_germ. Check out the first link in the description below again for our $25 RP giveaway. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.